Hello. I have to be honest and tell you that this is the second time I've tried to film the third film in this series of essential or emergency grief kit. I made a common mistake, which I still make, and which you'll make as you start on this grief journey, and that is to start listening to the brain rather than actually what your guidance is really telling you. I can't really explain anymore now, but my brain took over when I was channeling and caused the film to unravel. So I never edit films, so I'm going to try again now and just channel and not let my brain take over. So I've been asked to show you a meditation which has more tree metaphors than you can shake a stick at, and it's to show you how the seed that's within you can be nurtured with love to provide you with all the strength you need, all the roots you need, and all the canopy you need. But first I want to tell you, or Spirit wants to tell you, more about the seed that you have within you. We've talked a lot about that in the last two films. Grief, as we've said, breaks open that shell of the seed and allows the light and the love to come out of the seed so that you can recognize it. Within this seed is your essence, your true self, the you that you were brought into this world with. It tells you who you are. It tells you what you are. And it also tells you what your passion is. Your passion will dictate your purpose. But the first question to ask is, who are you? This might seem like a simple question, and Hannah was asked to answer this question very early on. She was told to know herself, which she thought would be easy. But when you dig a bit past the labels you're given, mother, daughter, wife, writer, you get to who you really are. You'll find out who you really are from digging back to childhood, the purity of you, you'll find all the clues there. What did you love doing? What were you good at? What did you like to sing? What did you like to say? What did you like to read? Before all the restrictions were put on you in what you said and what you did, the expectations that were placed on you. That is your true essence. the purity of you. There will be some parts of you which you don't want to look at. There are parts of you that are selfish, angry, hurt. But those you've brought with you from your ancestors and from previous lives. For the purpose of the emergency grief kit, we would like you to reconnect to the you the pure you. Where do you find your joy? What do you enjoy doing? Revel in that youthful energy. The second question for what you are. All you need to know now for the purpose of this emergency grief kit is, I'm being pointed to the tarot, is the magician. Tarot cards show you the real you. We introduced Hannah to tarot cards a few years ago. We brought someone forward to show her how to use them. She found her own way by recognizing she was a magician. You are all magicians. You have everything within you, within this seed, to propel you forward in life. You have the emotional strength. You have the passion. And you have your true thoughts, your true instincts, your true purpose as well. As you can see by the card and by the name Magician, you have to uncover these from the snow, from within. You are your own maker of your reality. You can dream anything into existence. Hannah knows that full well. Her heart's desire was to find her brother Christian. He went missing in Africa. She didn't know how to find him, although she tried. She searched and searched in the physical. But it was only when she released control and started to implement the things we've already taught you. The breathing, the living in the now, the acceptance. Recognizing the power she has within, nurturing that power. It was only then that she could bring that desire to find her brother into her physical reality. Even though this was done on a spiritual level, she was able to find him, find closure for her family, friends. You have all these abilities within you too. This might be a frightening thought, as it was for Hannah. But take your time. Say your protection prayers. Trust your instincts. Connect with your loved one and receive the dreams, visions. Ask for help. You have everything within you need. You're much more powerful than you'll ever know. So we've looked at who you are, what you are. The third big question to ask is, what is your passion? What's your purpose? This is something you'll naturally uncover at the moment as part of the emergency grief kit. Your purpose might just be to get through the day, to put one foot in front of the other, to look after your dependents. This is as much a noble cause as anything you'll ever find to do. In this moment, your purpose has to be you, your dependents, it's a bit of an aside, but we have to remind you that the way you deal with your grief the way you overcome your fear with love, your children will learn from this. It will stand them in good stead, because their lives will also be touched by grief. You're their role model. You're a role model to anyone whose life you touch. By using this emergency grief kit, you will find your way safely and securely, using your own resources within. You know how to grieve. You know what's best for you. Be guided by your loved one. Your children will thank you. Everyone around will thank you when they also have to deal with grief. As you move through your grief journey, Your purpose beyond yourself will be revealed. But that will be part of your grief walk. Your grief walk is something which Hannah and Christian within Raise can help you with. Grief walk is facing your grief face on. Exploring your grief, releasing your grief, healing your grief, and passing through and out of your grief. Your purpose you will find as you move out of your grief. Your purpose will become very clear. Your purpose will involve other people. It will involve your passions, your creativity. It will allow you to expand into a life you never could dream into existence right now. It will be magical, it will be full of surprises, as Hannah knows. But that's something for the future. For now, I want Hannah to show you a meditation. The meditation will show you when you're ready for your grief walk. If we do the meditation now, Hannah can then explain when you're ready for the grief walk. So, I just need to take a slug of coffee. Okay, so this is a meditation. So if you want to sit in a chair, get comfortable, or lie down on a bed or couch. Couch? I would never say that, sofa, but okay. Take some deep breaths. You need to have your spine straight rather than slouching. Okay, so just close your eyes, take some deep breaths. Okay, I want you to just concentrate on the seed that's within you, the seed that's been cracked open to reveal the light and love within. What does that seed look like? What does that seed feel like? How large is that seed? What colours are coming out from the cracks? Can you hear any sound? Can you see any images? Don't worry about remembering details. You'll remember the details. You can write them down later. Just relax. Okay, can you feel that seed start to grow and enlarge with the attention you're giving it? Can you feel it getting bigger? Can you feel the nurturing you're giving to this seed? This seed within you responds to your love and attention. The more you nurture this seed, the more it will expand, the more it will crack open, the more it will shed its shell. Allow this seed to emerge from its casing. Allow it to fill your belly. Feel the warmth. Feel the light. Let it grow and grow. Every time you breathe in, see it expand. Okay, now it's time for nurturing some roots. You see a root appearing, travelling down, a taproot, your first anchor, going down and down and down into the soil, the rich soil full of nutrients and water, going further down into Mother Earth, finding your anchor, exploring, not being afraid to reach out for the hands that are being offered you, the nutrients. Mother Earth has everything you need. And from that main central taproot come all the other little roots, all connected, all reaching out to find the goodness within the soil, anchoring you further and further and deeper into the soil. You'll find you can connect with other root systems, with the fungi in the soil, with all the nutrients, with the water, the refreshing water. Just feel your roots reaching out, anchoring you, grounding you. Deeper and deeper. Now it's time to draw in the nutrients and the water and the love from Mother Earth through your roots, back up to your seed, bringing all you need from Mother Earth. Keeping your roots firmly anchored. Feel the roots pulsating with the life and the energy and the love from Mother Earth. Bring them up, drawing them up to the seed. You can see as the seed receives all the goodness and all the love from Mother Earth. See how the seed expands and expands and expands. And see how the seed becomes more seed-like again. A real depth and energy to it. How it becomes more concrete in a way. How you feel it more. How it becomes a more solid presence in your body, in your belly. You can recognize it more. You can almost hold it in your hands. It becomes a strength and a life force all of its own. It was cracked open by your loved one's love. This has become more solid. You know you can use this seed to grow now. You trust it and you have faith in it. And with that it starts to send up a shoot. Renewal, rebirth. A regeneration of life. A solidity that you'd thought you'd lost. A love that you thought you'd lost. You can feel it now. It's pulsing through you. It's regenerating you. You're beginning to live again. That shoot, that green shoot of renewal and rebirth is coming up your spine. It's reaching up. It's reaching up and up to your heart. As it hits your heart, the rebirth and the re-love is kindled. Your heart, what does your heart look like at the moment? It might be shattered, broken, dark. Lifeless, drained of blood. But you see that shoot, that rebirth, bringing the love, life, all the nutrients brought up from Mother Earth, all the way up through your roots, your anchor, through the seed, the true you, the true essence, all the love and life within you, up through the shoot into your heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in all the love, all the life, all the goodness into your heart. Allow your heart to be mended with a golden thread. Allow all the broken pieces to be stitched together, to be pulled together. Allow your loved one's love to heal your heart. Allow the love for yourself to heal your heart. Allow the blood to come back into your heart. Allow the life to come back into your heart. Allow the colours to come back into your heart. Allow the joy to come back into your heart. See your heart pumping. See your heart expanding. Bringing life back into you. The knowledge that your loved one is right there with you, in front of you. The heart is how you access your loved one. Imagine that telephone cord, that golden cord, connecting you with your loved one in your heart. They're always there in your heart. They're always there to connect with in your heart. Connect with them now and allow all their love to come into you. Don't worry if you had a difficult relationship with them in life. They come to you with love now. They only ever come to you with love. They want you to heal. They want you to regenerate. They want you to move forward with purpose. They want you there right with them. They're now timeless. They can exist wherever and whenever. They can travel with you, backwards as well as forwards. They want you now to move on with this meditation. You'll take with them all the love. They give you new shoots as you move further up from your heart, up your spine. You'll find your spine will strengthen, will enlarge, will solidify like the seed did. You will gain your trunk, you will gain your bark, you will regain your strength. You will be anchored firmly in the soil, firmly grounded to Mother Earth. You'll have a backbone of steel. Your trunk will give and receive down to the seed, down to the soil, down to Mother Earth. And it will also receive from Mother Earth, from the seed, from your heart, from your loved one. Strengthen your core. Put your head up. Face life. Full on. Know that any challenges that come towards you, you have the firm trunk. You have the knowledge of the seed. You have the love of the seed. You have the power of the seed. And you have the grounding of Mother Earth. As the shoots begin to reach the skies, know that all your basic needs are now fulfilled. It's now time to reach for your higher self, for your spirit guidance. For the universe which is all around you and within you. These new shoots, branches, leaves will expand as you receive from Mother Earth. As they expand and reach for the light, reach for the sun, reach for the moon, they will start giving back to you. You'll start to receive the sun's rays, the sun's energies, the sun's love. You'll begin to see and feel the unseen. You'll start to receive. You'll be protected within the love and light. The more you receive from Mother Earth, the more you listen to your seed, the more you receive from your loved one, the more you receive from Spirit, the stronger you'll be, the lighter you'll be. There won't be any place for fear. All fear will disappear. You'll naturally grow and expand in alignment with who you really are. You'll find your purpose. You'll expand and grow, giving out love and light and receiving love and light. You make connections. You ask for help from Spirit. People will come into your life. Opportunities will come into your life. Your horizons will expand. You'll naturally rise up. You'll become the birds. You'll feel safe to rise up. Always knowing that Mother Earth, the seed, your heart, your loved one, Spirit, the tree that you are, the full being that you are, will always be there. As you learn to rise and fly free, you see new opportunities, you see new horizons. You see real life for what it really is. You see the fear, you see the chains that are holding you down. You can survey the scene. The truth appears, clarity reigns. You see life from a new perspective. You feel safe and secure with your wings. But now it's time to bring you back down to your tree. Short flights at first. You might feel the pull to keep on travelling, to explore, but I want you to bring you back down to your tree, down to earth, down to your security, to your resting place. You'll find out why when the meditation has ended. I want you to sit in the branches of the tree, resting and happy and glad to know that there's the air above, the new horizons, the new opportunities. I want you to feel your roots, how grounded you are. I want you to feel your seed within the real you, the real essence. I want you to feel the strength in your trunk, how it brings up and down all the love and all the nutrients and all the goodness you need to your heart. I want you to feel that connection with your loved one. They're bowing deeply to you, thanking you for connecting with them and for receiving their love and for doing what they asked you to do at the beginning of these films, which was to allow the light and the love within that seed to crack open, to allow their loss in the physical and the grief you were feeling, allow that to have cracked open the seed. They're so glad you've seen what's in that seed and allowed that seed to reach for the earth, to build your strength up, to have that trunk which will now keep you strong, whatever life throws at you. And as you sit in that tree, in the branches, in the shade of the leaves, know that the sun and the moon and the air you need, the rain you need, the cleansing rain, the wind which will blow you. Sometimes it will sway you, sometimes it will batter you around. Know you've got this tree, your safety. Breathe in and breathe out. What does this tree feel like to you? What does this tree look like to you? What colours can you see? What emotions can you feel? Remember this feeling, this wholeness. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, it's now time to leave that tree. know you can always return to it. Begin to listen to that sounds outside. You might hear the birds calling. The birds have their freedom. Your loved ones will often visit you as birds. Okay. Start to wriggle your fingers and your toes. Start to come back into your human body. Okay, slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Okay. Well, I'm sure everyone experienced very unique to them. Felt things, saw things, experienced things. You've now taken the first step to dreaming a new reality for yourself. And there's great joy. I can feel great joy around me. Okay. They're just saying that it took Hannah a long time to learn this on her own. And she's been able to gift you a shortcut. We were talking before the meditation and the visualization, we were talking about knowing when you were ready to start your grief walk with Hannah and Christian. And you now have the inner strength, the love and the knowledge to be able to start your grief walk. The grief walk relies on you having that steel blade, that backbone within the trunk. The grief walk, as we've shown Hannah, is metaphorically a needle and thread. Sorry, my hands are really tingling. Is a needle and thread. Your thread is, like I wear my thread, is the connection with your loved one. The knowledge that your loved one is always with you. You thread your needle, your strength, and you sew back to, I'm always shown it as a cross, which is their death, the moment when you lost them. What's the story? Where have you been? What have you managed to achieve since their death? X is their death. The grief walk is all about exploring their death fully, truthfully, with clarity, allowing all the emotions to rise, all the thoughts to rise in a safe space. It's knowing that any fearful thoughts that come up, you now have all the love, power and knowledge within you to back them away. You also know that now you have the wings of the bird to be able to move from their death, to move backwards into the past, to explore maybe your sense of past abandonment, to reach your ancestors, to see the emotions that you've brought through from your ancestors, from your own past lives, the things that need healing, really fully healing. It's not just healing from the loss of your loved one, it's healing generations past, which also then releases healing of generations forwards. It opens up true and full and pure healing. Everyone can do this, but not everyone's ready to do this. If at the moment you feel, wow, that's something I'll never be able to do, or you're frightened by it, don't worry. It's all part of the grief walk. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. You'll find you'll naturally do this as you heal from the death of your loved one. It will be a natural progression. It will become in cycles. It will be a joyous thing. It will be a freeing thing. It'll be a real freedom for you. You're the hope of your ancestors. I don't need to say any more about that. But if you feel called, if you feel pulled towards doing this grief walk, Christian and I are your willing hosts and guides. And we'll see you within the grief walk, within Rise. Come when you're ready, come when you're pulled. But know that whatever you decide, you have all the tools from your emergency grief kit to take forward. You have your loved one with you. You have the seed within you. You have your anchoring in Mother Earth. You have your rituals to bring yourself back into the present moment. You have your protection prayers for whenever you feel unnerved or threatened by fearful thoughts which might overwhelm you. You have this essential kit. So keep breathing, keep loving, keep living, keep being open, and keep listening. And most importantly of all, ask for help and then grab hold of the hands that are being offered to you. Okay, lots of love and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.